Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Kenneth Brown Fishing, where I'll be covering all things Mississippi water. I'm going to be fishing all the lakes around here in Mississippi and just giving my input on the lakes, water temperature, water color, if the water high, low, a lot of stuff that, you just can't find out, just by looking, or unless you know somebody that has fished the lake recently or fished the lake, you really don't know. A lot of times you go fishing blind if you want to go off and fish. It's a lot of good lakes around, a lot of good lakes. Some of the lakes that I've fished, some of the lakes that I'll be reporting on will be lakes you probably never even heard of, didn't even know, existed. Some people will know because they live around where the lakes are. But if you live, somewhere that you don't know or never heard of the lake, like Turkey Creek Reservoir, not Turkey Fork, Turkey Creek. Some have never even heard of that. That's a really good lake. We fished it this past year. So, but I'll be reporting on, all things Mississippi from what I see. And I fished a lot of waters here in Mississippi. I growed up fishing Mississippi waters. And that's what I'll be doing. Everything bass fishing. That's all I do. That's all I love to do. And that's what my channel will have. I have fish catches on some of the fish that I've caught, during trips. And some of my friends and stuff that'll be with me, you'll have their fish catches on there also. And I do a bait breakdown, deals that are going on, around where you can get deals on, fishing equipment and stuff like that. I'll be letting you guys know about that, where you can get stuff at, because everybody wants to save $1, when it comes to fishing. You want to get as much stuff as you can for less as you can. And so I'll be letting you know about different websites. Some websites you may have heard of, some of them you may not have heard of. I'll just be covering that. That'll be part of my channel. It'll be everything, like I say, it'll be everything Mississippi bass fishing. All the way from the coast, all the way to the Memphis line, all the way over to the Arkansas line, all the way over to the Alabama line, everything Mississippi. It'll be small lakes. It won't be the big lakes. It won't be the reservoir. It won't be Grenada. It won't be Pickwick. It won't be the big water. There's enough people talking about the big waters. You can find stuff on it. You can find reports on it. But your small lakes, you don't have anybody talking about it. You don't know what's going on at Persequina unless you hear fishing it or know somebody that's fishing it. Or, Lake Lincoln. You don't know what's going on at Lake Lincoln unless you know somebody that's really fishing it. They give a little weekly, or give a monthly fishing report on Mississippi wildlife, but it's not like somebody that's actually just sitting there fishing and just giving you input on it. Because a lot of times you just want to know the water temperature. A lot of times you want to know if the water blowed out, muddy, if it clear. It gives you an idea on your bait selection when you're getting ready to go, kind of what you want to take, what you want to fish, on what the lake. If the lake low, if it's high, you got a lot of grass in the lake. A lake you never been to, if it's full of cover, that kind of stuff is, what people like to know when they're going fishing. So that's kind of what I cover, and kind of what I found how to catch them, what I use to catch them, what I use that they didn't bite. I didn't have no success on. That don't mean necessarily you won't at the time you go, but hey, when I went, hey, this is what I use. I didn't have no success with it. I fished it here, and there. So that's kind of what I'll be covering on my channel. And I just hope you like, subscribe, and watch. I hope you enjoy it. This is a new venture I'm venturing out on. I fished for a long time, and I just want to share what I know. What I'm going to bring you is not the gospel. Don't get it twisted. What I say is the absolute what it is. No, it's just my opinion. I always say you can ask 10 bass fishermen about 10 different baits, you get 10 different answers. One love a spinnerbait, the other one can't stand a spinnerbait. One love a crankbait, the other one can't stand it. A jig or just whatever. You get 10 different answers. So it'll just be from my perspective. and give you insight on, maybe it'll help you catch some fish. Got a few guys that I've, been talking to and stuff like that, and they have caught fish. Some of the tips I've gave them, they used them, applied them, and they've been able to be successful on the water, so maybe what I can tell you will help. A lot of the YouTubers, they talk, overall, when they talking. They not talking specifically for, say, Persequin, or specifically for Lake Natchez, or specifically for Lake Lincoln, or Calling Panther, or Lake Roosevelt, or, any of the lakes, Nashoba Central. Lake Nashoba. Something like that. They not talking specifically about those lakes. They're talking overall, so just like everybody say you use a red crankbait or whatever, you don't necessarily have to use a red crankbait to catch fish around here. Some lakes it does good, some lakes it don't, so, and I just give you, what I use and caught them with, what I use and I didn't catch them with, and it may help you. So this is just an intro to my channel, kind of what I'm going to cover, kind of what I'm going to go over. And so I'm going to try to put a video out at least once a week, give you something, on lake breakdown or baits, or, sometime I have a bait haul where I've been bought, a bunch of baits, and I show the baits that I bought, colors and stuff like that, and where I bought them, just give you some ideas. You might see something that you like, and can go out and get it, so I'm just hoping you'll like and subscribe and view my channel. So appreciate it, guys. That's just my intro to Kenneth Brown Fishing. So, and look for a new video coming out real soon. Appreciate it.